from like a health perspective, it's not just about your physical health, because I feel like that gets covered a lot in the media
Yeah.
about how plant-based foods can really help your physical health. It can reverse diseases, it can clear your skin up, but mentally, it can really help you sharpen your focus and
Totally.
become so much more conscious. And when you're more conscious of things, you're able to psychoanalyze yourself and other people more. You develop an intelligence that eventually allows you to self-actualize and come to an enlightenment of how your life is,
Yeah.
and you're just more open. And it's a shame because I do see some like people that like will go plant-based, but they won't like eat like healthy plant-based foods. They'll
Yeah.
drink like soda and they'll drink all this other
Yeah.
crap. But their
Totally.
heart's in the right place because they want to do it for like the animals, which is a
Totally.
great, great noble reason to do it for.
Totally.
But I feel like in the coming years, it's really great to just incorporate all the different elements of veganism. Like you're doing it for the animals, but you should also reward your body and respect it, because you're respecting animals by not eating them. But I think you should also respect your own body by kind of perhaps you might want to use these like substitute meat substitutes to like transition. I feel like maybe the first 2 years, that's what I always tell people that are transitioning to veganism. Maybe the first 2 years, consume Beyond Meat, consume Impossible Meat, just so that you can kind of like slowly habituate away from meat
Yeah.
in a way that's not like a total shock in your body that like makes you binge back, because I do notice that people will go back to binging it. Some people
Totally.
can do it though. Some people can go vegan overnight. I've seen it
Totally.
happen. But I do feel like if you kind of have like a game plan of like, all right, after these 9 months, I'm going to stop eating this. After 3 months after that, I'm going to completely cut off on cheese. When you have like a gradual step-by-step process,
Yeah.
it's just so much easier to
Totally.
do it because you're just slightly tweaking your life one step at a time through these habits. And yeah, like I'm saying, like with like going back to like how it helps you with your mental health, like it's so important for you to have good mental health, especially because you're going to be in a minority community now, right?
Mm.
Most people are meat eaters. Most people are, even vegetarians outnumber us. So it's like it's important to have your mind sharp and clear and you're able to articulate your thoughts, because people don't understand veganism. People still, it's 2023 and people are still like confused why we're making our food look like meat, why we're not worried about the insects dying in crop deaths. Like there's all this like propaganda that's being thrown around, and unless you're able to completely articulate your point, you won't even know why you're a vegan. And
Yeah.
I think it's so important because I've seen people that go vegan because their heart's in the right place. They
Yeah.
think they're doing the right thing, and they really believe it until they get into a debate, and then they feel like like an idiot because they weren't able to articulate their case, and now
Yeah.
everyone's laughing at them and yada yada yada. So I feel like that comes down to mental health primarily. I mean, there's of course other aspects involved. You can learn how to debate, you can learn speech, you can learn how to
Yeah.
articulate. You can do it like the actual mechanical way, but I do think being conscious is like the source root
Yes.
of being able to articulate your thoughts. So that self-awareness really helps. And it's definitely not going to happen with junk food. Not to say that you shouldn't never not eat junk food. Like you can have it like in like increments, but as long as like your mental health is like your priority number one. Because even I have cheat days. You know, like I'll try to eat healthy most of the week, but maybe once a week I'll have like a cheat day where I really just binge on like cookies or something.
Yeah.
You
Totally.
know, so it's I'm not saying like to be like absolute strict, although it would be preferable,
Of course.
but it's like anyone like could do it. You know, it's like you just need to
Yeah.
primarily keep yourself in check. And it sucks in the beginning because you're like completely going against the matrix's programming on what they want you to eat. They're shoving down, you know, like we're talking about how some places on the road they have nothing but fast food. They're
Yeah.
trying to make you eat the food that they want you to eat,
Totally.
and they don't want you to eat the produce. So it's like
Yeah.
it's really hard building that discipline, but once you have that discipline,
Yeah.
it's so rewarding because you never want to go back to eating that shit again because you know
Oh.
how it's gonna how it's gonna affect you mentally, right?
Yeah, dude. I really appreciate you bringing up the sort of mental resiliency aspect of it.